Number 9 ranked Carroll College Fighting Saints. Please stand and remove your hats for the pregame prayer by Father Mark Lennon.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Lord, we give you thanks this night for all the graces and the blessings that you pour forth upon us. We ask that you bless the competition tonight. Keep both teams safe from injury. Keep us all in your good grace. Let us always be open to your love and ready to share that love with others. We ask this all in your name. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Please remain standing for the playing of the national anthem. And now for the introduction of tonight's starting lineups. First of all, for the visiting Denton State University Blue Box. Number 5, a 5'10" senior from Ogden, Utah, Jake Buck. Number 10, a 6-foot senior from Los Angeles, California, Dante Clark. Number 15, a 6'3" junior from Las Vegas, Nevada, Terrell Butler. Number 23, a 6'6" junior from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Marcus White. And number 42, a 6'8" junior from Adelaide, Australia, Ryan Clark. The Blue Hawks are coached by Justin Wetzel. He's assisted by Marlon Tibbs and Marco Beek.
Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here from the PE Center on the campus of Carroll College for tonight's contest between the Hawks of Dickinson State and the Saints of Carroll College. Saints coming to this game undefeated, with the exception of some exhibition games against some Division I teams, including Washington State, who they almost beat over in Pullman a couple weeks ago. Saints are coming off two big wins last weekend, one against Warren Pacific and the other against Salish Kootenai College. Saints will start out with the ball after Wyman takes the tip. Taylor will post up. He's joined on the floor by Wyman, Burnham, Kalajaye, and Imhoff. And there's a jumper for Zach Taylor to start this one off. And Taylor's coming off another big week. He was actually had his 1,500th career point scored last weekend. So career milestone for him. He just continues to stack the numbers up for the Saints. And that one's out of bounds. A turnover forced by the Saints. They'll get the ball. Correction, that was actually last touch by Carroll. That'll be Hawks basketball. It'll be Dickinson State ball on the baseline. And something to look into in this match, Dickinson State has 4 people 6'8" or taller. Carroll only has 1. He's Matt Burnham, and he's not really a guy who's down low, being all physical all game. He's more of a shooter and a guy who plays in the mid-range. And that's going to be a foul call. Looks like it'll be on the Saints. That's going to be on Taylor.
Jack Taylor's first team first.
So Ryan Clark will go to line, shoot 2. And the first shot is no good for Clark, so score remains 2-0, about a minute into this game. Second one up from Clark. And that one's no good. And there's an offensive rebound brought down by White. And that shot's up, but it's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow will favor the Hawks. Hawks ball on the baseline. Buck will run the point. He'll give it off with Butler with it. Back to Buck. Good defense here by the Saints. 15 on the shot clock. Floater up, no good on the attempt is Dante Clark. And there's a monster block by Imhoff. Another offensive rebound. Shot up and it's good. Terrell Butler 4-2. Taylor will take it up for the Saints. Wyman up top. Saints taking their time. Taylor comes off the screen, waiting for something to unravel. He goes to his right. Inside Imhoff. Outside of Kalajaye. He's open, takes it in. Wyman gets the ball off the loose ball, puts it up, and it's good. Matt Wyman 4-2. And it really shows you the athleticism there by Wyman. He's able to go up and get. He's got long arms, big hands. It's good for almost everything on a basketball court. Offense, defense, rebounds, whatever you want. And there's a nice block by Imhoff. And Taylor's right on a fast break. He's got numbers. Inside to Burnham. Burnham up with his left hand off the glass. No good, but will go to the line for 2 shots.
Ryan Clark is first, team first. 2 free throws, Matt Burnham.
So Burnham steps to the stripe. He'll get 2, and it's not someone you really want to see at the free throw line for the other team. He's a guy who set the school record for free throws made in a game, but yes, I jinxed him a little bit there. Missed his first one. And the second one's good, so Burnham gets 1 and 2. Running the point will be Buck. And that one's stolen by Burnham. Wyman has it. He's got numbers in transition. He stops, loses his dribble, gives out to Kalajaye. Kalajaye pulls up on the elbow. No good, off the back rim. Burnham gets the offensive rebound. Imhoff to Taylor up top. 23 on the shot clock. Gives it to Wyman. Over to Kalajaye. Imhoff throws the alley to Wyman. And it's down. Now Wyman get 2 more. And what a pass there. It's just jammed by Wyman for an easy Carroll, too. It's just the type of team the Saints have been this season so far. Lots of excitement, alley-oops, big-time dunks when they need it. 3-pointers no good. Imhoff gets the rebound. That's Buck on the attempt there. Wyman's running again. Gives it out to Taylor. Taylor goes around the double team, loses the ball off of the Dickinson State player, and they're going to say it wasn't tipped. They're going to say it was actually off of Taylor. So it'll be a backcourt violation. So Dickinson State ball 7-2. About 4 minutes into this game. All Saints so far. They're playing great defense, forcing a lot of turnovers. Clark has it, gives it to White. White with his left, kicks it out. Shots up, and it's good. That is Terrell Butler for 3. And it looks like Coach Cunningham's going to call a timeout here. So we'll go to a breakup here as well. 7-5, Saints lead. 16 minutes remain in the first half. Thank you.
Total timeout, Carroll College. Goes to the first meeting of timeout.
All right, we're back from the timeout. 16-15 remain in the first half. Saints lead 7-5. Strong start by the Saints. They give up a couple points here in the last couple seconds, but before that, they were dominating, owning the fast breaks, shooting 3 of 4 from the field, 75%. So they hope to continue that after the break. Taylor will take it up this time. He'll be defended by Buck as he goes up the court. Kalajai on the wing. Burnham up top now. Finds Imhoff on the block. He posts up. Kicks it out to Burnham. Burnham's open for 3. Puts it up. No good. And that rebound is brought down. That's Dante Clark there. Dante Clark will lead the break for the Hawks. White has it. White drives with his left. Kicks it out. Nothing doing for Buck. He goes in to White, and it's tipped out of bounds off the hands of Ryan Imhoff, so that'll be Blue Hawk ball on the baseline. Inbounding the ball is Butler. Buck has it now with his right hand. Left-hand jumper up, no good. That one's blocked by Wyman. Shot up, and it's good. That's Ryan Clark for 2 points off the glass. So Saints basketball, this time it'll be Imhoff taking it up the court. He gives it to Taylor. Taylor will set up the offense. $15 on the shot clock now. Taylor looking for something. He's double teamed up top. Inside to Burnham on the block. He faces up. Goes with his left. Spin move, and it's good. Max Burnham with the spin move up with the right hand and right through the net for 2 points. White has it. And they're going to get Burnham for a block there. That's going to be Burnham's first, and we're going to finally see some action from the bench. It'll be for the Blue Hawks. Coming in is Gilbert Shogreen. Buck guarded by Taylor up top. Comes off the screen, goes into the key, picked by Imhoff, Imhoff's running. Full head of steam, looks for Taylor, and it's intercepted by Buck. So now the Blue Hawks will run a transition. Buck at the point, gives it to White on the wing. White outside to Butler. Fadeaway jumper from the elbow, no good. Taylor gets the rebound. And we're gonna have a moving screen called on Imhoff, so it'll be Blue Hawk basketball. So Blue Hawks sub again, this time Jerry Shevlin checking in. Coach Cunningham yet to go to his bench. Shevlin with it up top. Showgreen, fade away over Burnham, and it's good.
Fadeaway jumper, Gilberto, so screen.
Taylor up the court, gives it to Wyman. Wyman off the pick. Score is tied. 13 and a half minutes remaining in the first half. Burnham under the hoop. Wyman comes in for the offensive rebound. It's deflected into the hands of Marcus White, and we're going to have a foul called. They're going to get, looks like they're going to get Ryan Imhoff for that one. And Coach Cunningham will go to his bench, and we'll see Laurel Johnson and Oliver Carr coming in.
Correction, that's a foul on Max Burnham, his second.
And we had an error downstairs. The foul was not on Imhoff, it was actually on Burnham, so that's his second personal. So we'll see him come out. Oliver Carr will come in as a post presence. Shevlin will take it up. He's guarded by Taylor at the top of the key. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Ball's inside, and it's up, and it's good. So Showgreen there is good for two. So Saints trail now for the first time in this game, 11-9. Johnson up top. Taylor has it now. Taylor drives, goes strong with the left, and he's going to draw the foul and go to the line for two shots.
Foul on Gilberto Showgreen, his first, team second, 2 free throws, Zach Taylor.
And Taylor's first free throw is good. And the second one is good for Taylor. Taking it up is Shevlin for the Blue Hawks. Inside, and that's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Gilberto Showgreen, so it'll be Saints basketball. So right now on the floor for the Saints in the backcourt, we see Johnson and Taylor. Front court, Carr, Imhoff, and Wyman. Wyman and Taylor both with 4 points, leading the Saints in scoring so far in this first half. Johnson to Taylor. Inside to Imhoff, he's got a lane, up with it off the glass, no good. Rebound by Shevlin. Shevlin drives, goes up with it, no good. Taylor saves it and misses wide to Wyman, so it'll be Blue Hawks basketball on the side. Shevlin on the wing. Defended by Wyman, gives it off to Buck, the point guard. Taylor, good switch there. Picks his pockets and he's running. Taylor goes up with it, plays it safe, off the glass, and good for two. Clark gives it off to Buck. Buck with it up top, guarded by Johnson. Shows green, guarded by Carr inside. White has it, pulls up from the elbow. Good D by Carr, but he gets it over the hand, and good for 2. And it looks like we're going to go to a timeout down on the floor.
30-second timeout, Carroll.
So Coach Cunningham's going to call time. So we'll call time up here as well. 11:32 remaining in the first half. The Saints and the Hawks tied at 13.
We'd like to thank some of our corporate sponsors for their support of Saints Athletics. First Security Bank of Helena, Payne West Insurance, Helena Sand and Gravel, Blue Cross, Blue Shield, Capital Collision, Rutgers Furniture, Sandy Max Security, and Northwestern Energy.
All right, we're back from the timeout. Freshman Dane Warp now in the game for the Saints. Inbounding it will be Laurel Johnson, and looks like the Blue Hawks are going to go to a little full court man look. Taylor goes strong with his left, finds the lane, puts up a floater, no good. Carr gets the rebound, gives it to Johnson. Johnson from the baseline, no good. So a little cold stretch right now for the Saints, but obviously game's still tied, so no serious problems. 3-pointer up, no good. Correction, that is good. Shooter's bounce for Clark, so Hawks take a 3-point lead. Warp on the wing inside to Carr. Carr up with it, and it's good, and Carr has 2 points off the glass. And we've seen a lot of good post moves and a lot of strong finishing at the hoop from Carr this season. And he's going to be a big piece in this game with the size mismatch that we could have coming off the bench. And that one's out of bounds. That'll be Carroll basketball. So, tossed out of bounds, turnover for Dickinson State. Johnson will inbound the ball. 10:39 left in the half. Here's Taylor. He'll take it up. Warp to Imhoff. Inside the Carr. Carr pump fakes. Gets bodied by a defender, and we're going to have, looks like a foul. Yeah, that's going to be on Shows green. So Carroll ball on the baseline. That will be on the floor. Johnson gets it into Imhoff quick. Carl post up. Good spin move there. Up with it. Oh, no good. Nice move there by Carr. And it looks like Shevlin got the rebound, stepped out of bounds. Taylor with it, over to Johnson. Johnson goes back to Carr. The Saints are feeding him right now. Post up with his left, off the front rim, and no good. Buck will take it up now. Shevlin, pass it in, and it's good. That's Ryan Clark for 2. Taylor on the wing, guarded closely. Throws an alley-oop to Carr. Carr comes down with it. Kicks it out, Warp for 3. And it's no good. A little long there by Dame Warp. Buck will take it up now. He'll run the point. Guarded by Taylor and Carr. He picks up his dribble. They're trapping him. And that's left inside for Ryan Clark. Carr gets back under for defense. This is the block, and that's good for 2 by Ryan Clark. Johnson comes off the screen from Carr. Imhoff from the baseline, and it's no good. No rebound for the Saints. So 8:40 left, Saints trail by 5. And that was picked by Warp. He's on the fast break running. He's got numbers. Goes up with it, finger roll off the glass, and it's good for 2. So lead trimmed down to 3, 8:29 left now. Buck guarded by Taylor up top. 3-pointer up. And it's good. That's Connor Goschi. So just like that, leads back up to 6. 8 minutes remain in the first half. Saints looking to find something here. Johnson will take it up to Taylor off the pick. Inside the car, he'll post up. Goes strong with his right, pump fakes to his left, no good. Warp hustles, gets the rebound, and we're gonna have a foul called. Looks like that one's gonna go on Warp. So foul call on Warp, and Ife Kalajaya will check back in as well as Matt Wyman. Buck will take it up. Nothing doing outside now. Shevlin gives it off. 3-pointer shot by Clark, and it's good. Ryan Clark 4-3. So that's a 9-point lead for the Blue Hawks. Cunningham will call a 30-second timeout. So 7:28 remaining. We'll go to a break. Saints trail 17-26.
From the women's basketball game down in Las Vegas with 5:54 left to play in the third quarter, Carroll College leads Arizona Christian 48-25.
Okay, we're back from the timeout called by Coach Cunningham. 7:28 left. Saints ball. Taking it up will be Kalajai. Saints could really use a run here to end the first half. Warp will come off the screen. Imhoff posts up. He's got a size advantage. Goes up with his right. No good. So Saints struggling in the short game right now. Lots of post hooks not falling for him. And we're going to have a foul called on the floor. That will be on Warp. So it's Warp's second. Burnham will come in for Johnson now. And Taylor's going to come right back in after a brief stint on the bench. So on the court, starting 5 for the Saints. Taylor, Wyman, Imhoff, Kalajaya, Burnham. Inside, Clark's open. Big time block there by Imhoff off the glass, and the Saints got the ball back. Taylor pulls the deep 3. No good. Imhoff goes up for it, and looks like they're going to give him for an over the back. And a little questionable there, but that's how it is. So that's Imhoff's second, and that'll put the Saints into bonus. So Ryan Clark will shoot front end of the 1-on-1. And the front end is good by Clark. And the second one good by Clark. So Clark sinks both. Sjogren will come back in now. have another timeout called. So, immediate timeout on the floor, 28-17, Saints trail, 6:39 left.
Nothing goes better with Saints basketball than a nice cold Pepsi. Harrington Pepsi is a proud sponsor of Carroll Athletics. Find refreshing Pepsi products at the concession stand today.
All right, we're back from the timeout. Saints ball on the baseline. They'll take it up the floor now. 6:39 remaining. They trail by 11.
Saints ball.
Taylor's going to be the one taking it up this time. Taylor goes to his left. Off the glass, and it's good. Taylor takes it himself there for 2 points, and the Saints are back within single digits. Buck with it. And that one's passed off the foot of Imhoff.
Shot clock resets to 15 seconds out of bounds, blue box.
Ball's inbounded to Buck. He's on the baseline. Guarded by Taylor. Burnham comes in for help defense. Man's left open, and he stepped out of bounds. So, Saints ball now. Chance to narrow the lead even more. Wyman will take it up now. Finds Taylor on the cut, off the glass, and it's good. Zach Taylor for 2 more. So that'll put Taylor into double digits, 10 points here in this first half. Ball's kicked out. So that'll be Saints ball now off the turnover. Dante Clark will sub in, and Marcus White for Dickinson. Kalajai looking around. Imhoff on the wing now. Taylor's going to post up. Quick J, and it's good. Taylor for 2 more. So 3 consecutive buckets for Taylor. Saints are within 5. And that one's out of bounds. Saints ball. So Dickinson still will call a timeout. Saints celebrating as they trim the lead back to 5 points. 5 minutes remain in this first half. 23-28, Saints trail. We'll be back after the timeout. Okay, we're back after the Blue Hawks timeout. Saints ball on the side. Saints with a lot of momentum right now. They trail by 5. They're on a 6-0 run. All Zach Taylor. This time Wyman will bring it up. And of course he gives it right back to Taylor. Taylor will come off the screen from Burnham. Now Wyman. Taylor to his right. Pulls a 3. No good, off the back rim. So Saints struggling a little bit tonight from long range, but still in this game, still a lot of time left. White with it, guarded by Imhoff. And he's gonna travel a little extra step there, so the Saints will get the ball back. Taylor will take it up now. 4:17 left in the half. Kalajaya to Taylor. Inside to Imhoff. Imhoff goes up with it. No good. Very athletic move there, but shot attempt goes a little too strong off the glass. So Butler to Shelvin. And that ball's taken away by Wyman. That'll be a jump ball. But the possession arrow will favor the Saints. And we'll have a sub for the Blue Hawks. That'll be Jake Buck. Kalajaya drives under the hoop into Imhoff. Imhoff looks for a foul, doesn't get it. So Buck steals. And Saints go for a block there, but they fall short. So Marcus White will get 2 points for the Hawks. Lead back up to 7. Taylor drives strong to his right. Finger roll, no good. And the Saints cannot buy a basket right now. Getting the looks, but they're not falling. Saints now shooting 40% from the field as opposed to Blue Hawks 55%. And that's going to be a jump ball after Imhoff's block, but possession arrow will favor the Blue Hawks. Buck up top. Inside of Shosgreen. And that one's tipped by Imhoff. Kalajaya is running. And he's picked. Clark with it. Back to Clark and stolen by Imhoff. Imhoff running in transition alley-oop to Wyman, and it's long out of bounds. So that's going to be a turnover. And now changing into the game will be Alex Santos. Laurel Johnson will also come in. Clark over to Shosgreen. Shosgreen drives. And that's a rebound brought down by Santos. Santos will take it up the floor. Johnson to his left. Has Santos open. They're going to go into Burnham on the block. 19 on the shot clock. 2 minutes left in the half. Johnson gets an open look from 3. Tipped down to Burnham. Burnham passes up the look, gives it out. Santos with it. Now he drives. Gives it to Johnson. Johnson, floater. And it's good. Laurel Johnson 4-2. Dickinson State lead back to 5. Buck will take it up. Saints looking for a big play on defense here. Taylor guarding the point guard Buck. Gives it to White, guarded by Santos. Santos knocks it loose. And Burnham ends up with it. So, credit Burnham with the steal there. But got to show a little love for Santos. Kicks out. Johnson with the open look from 3. No good. So Buck gets the rebound, and he'll take it up. Minute 17 left. Saints still trail by 5, and a little different story than the game last weekend where the Saints had 74 points at halftime. Right now they only have 25. I guess that's what happens when you shoot 37%. Shot up off the glass, and it's good. Shoshreen for 2. Santos will take the ball up. Santos drives strong with his right. Kicks it out to Taylor. Beautiful pass. Taylor open for 3. And it's good. Zach Taylor for 3. 4-point ball game now. 40 seconds left in this first half. Big bucket there for the Saints. Huge for them to find Taylor open like that. And that's what a guy like Santos can do. Kind of a point forward, drive to the hoop, draw attention because he can go up and throw it down. But this time he finds it to the corner to Taylor for 3.
Santos, his first teammate. Connor Hitch. Shooting the 1-1, Marcus White.
So Marcus White will go to line now. He'll shoot the 1-1. And that one's good. So front end good for White. Extends the lead back to 5. And the second one's no good. So 1 and 2 good. Taylor comes down with the board, gives it to Johnson. Johnson goes inside. Burnham, good move there. Gets open to the hoop. Up with it, draws the foul out, and will go to line for 2 shots.
Marcus White, his first, team 4, 2 free throws. Match Burnham.
Burnham's first shot from the stripe is good. Calagiaio sub in. So a little confusion on the floor. Calagiaio is supposed to sub in, but it's for the shooter, so he's going to go back to the scorer's table until the free throw is put down. And the same free throw is good for Burnham. So Burnham, 2 for 2. Calagiaio will sub in, and so will Shelvin for Dickinson State. Buck running the point. Shot clock turned off. 15 seconds left. Saints trail now by only 3. And that one's almost stolen by the Saints. And they find Buck. Buck off the glass with 2. 2 seconds left on the clock. And that one's stolen. And that's 2 points for Dante Clark. So, quick 4 points by the Blue Hawks. So, score at the half. Dickinson State 37, Carroll 30. Leading scorer for Carroll with 15 is Taylor. Clark with 11 for the Blue Hawks. And the big difference so far, Dickinson State shooting 53%, Carroll College shooting 40%. So, we'll go to the break now for the half. Saints trail by 7. We'll be back in about 15. Thank you.
Want to switch cameras?
Starting second half for Carroll, Taylor, Burnham, Imhoff, Wyman, and Kalijaki. For Dickinson, Buck, Clark, Butler, White, and Clark.
All right, we're back for second half action here at the PE Center on the campus of Carroll College in beautiful Helena, Montana. Saints trail 37-30 to the Hawks. Rough first half of the Saints, shooting only 40% from the field. Not like them. Like I mentioned earlier, they did score 74 first half points last week. So, little different story in the first half of the Saints so far. But they only trailed by 7. They were down by just 3 points towards the end of the half, but gave up a quick 4 points off of a turnover at the end of the half. So they look to bounce back, pick up a little momentum here, and get a dub tonight. Imhoff off to a good start for the first half, off the glass, and a little roll, and it's good for 2 points. Taking the ball up again will be the point guard, Buck. On the edges, Clark. White with it. Looks to post up on Imhoff. He kicks it out. Deep 3. And it's no good. On the attempt is Terrell Butler, and Taylor gets the rebound. Taylor off the screen. Pulls up. No good. And that one's knocked loose by Imhoff. Kalijaki comes up with it, and he'll give it to Burnham, and back to Kalijaki. Saints basketball now. Imhoff will post up once again. He goes up strong off the glass. No good. Dante Clark will take it up now for the Blue Hawks. Buck to Butler. Deep 3 up from White. No good. Wyman with the rebound. Wyman and Taylor. Taylor running hard in transition. He goes up with his left. And it's good. Switch hands in midair. Floater from the block. 2 more points for the Saints. Taylor now has 17. White with it on the wing. Gives it to Buck. Buck inside to Ryan Clark. Out to Deontay Clark. Butler with the 3. No good. Ife Kalijaki gets the board. Gives it off to the point guard Taylor, and the Saints are moving once again. They now only trail by 3. Taylor to Imhoff. Inside to Wyman. Wyman with the 2-handed slam. 2 more for the Saints. And the lead is cut down to 1 point. So, nice 6-0 run for the Saints to start off the second half. They got momentum, and we're going to call a timeout on the floor. That's going to be, looks like Coach Justin Wetzel calling a timeout there. So, a little under 18 minutes left in the half. Saints trail 36-37 after a 6-0 run. We'll be back after the break. back from the timeout. Blue Hawks basketball. Taking the ball up will be Buck. And that was knocked loose by Kalajai, but it's picked up. Three up from Ryan Clark, no good. Wyman gets the rebound and it's thrown out of bounds, and Buck can't quite keep it in, so Saints basketball.
Jared Shevlin in for the Blue Hawks.
So Saints basketball, they now trail only by 1 point. Burnham to Wyman. Wyman guarded tightly, goes inside to Imhoff. Imhoff posts up. Finds Burnham. Burnham goes hard to the basket, off the glass, and they're going to get him for an offensive foul. And I don't know about that one. A little questionable, but it'll be Blue Hawk basketball. So that'll be Burnham's third personal foul. So Burnham in a little foul trouble here. 16 minutes and 49 seconds left. Buck will run the point now. Ryan Clark almost loses it, gives it out to his teammate Buck. Kicks out to Terrell Butler. Ife Kalajai comes up with the steal. Taylor's now running in transition for the Saints. Taylor, couple dribble moves, posts up. Pump fakes, goes up with it, and cannot get the bounce. So, another shot no good for the Saints. Ryan Clark gets the rebound. 36-37, still the score. Buck. Shelvin guarded by Wyman, shoots it. No good. Taylor gets another rebound. Imhoff pulls up, and it's good. So, Saints take their first lead for a while now. Open three for Getchy. No good. Wyman gets the rebound, escapes the double team, and he's running. And we're going to have a foul called on the floor.
Foul on Jared Shevlin, his second, team first. Laurel Johnson.
And Laurel Johnson will come into the game.
Gilberto Sholsbury in for Dickinson.
Johnson inbounds it to Kalajai. Saints lead by 1. Taylor posts up. Nice fadeaway jumper there, no good. Rebound brought down by Butler, so Blue Hawks basketball. With it now, Green. Shelvin now. Almost loses it to Taylor. Three-pointer up from Getchy, no good. And that's going to be off a Dickinson State player. Carroll basketball it will be. Taylor taking it up. Kalajai up top. Johnson to his left. Wyman goes up with it in a two-handed jam in traffic. Matt Wyman, 2 more. Saints lead up to 3. And that was batted down by Imhoff. Sheldon with it, 5 on the shot clock. Looks for Buck, and it's taken by Taylor. Taylor running in transition. Saints got a 2-on-1. Taylor goes up with it, and he's going to draw the foul and go to the stripe for 2 shots.
Jerry Sheldon in third, Reed second.
And we're having a timeout called. So we'll go to the breakup here as well. 40-37, Saints lead.
Got a final women's basketball score from Las Vegas. Arizona Christian 63, Carroll College 70.
All right, we're back from the timeout. 40-37, Saints lead. Taylor will go line for 2. And first one's good. So Saints now on an 11-0 run to start the half, looking to make it 12. And second one no good. So Taylor, 1 and 2 from the line there. Show screen with the rebound. Buck will take it up now. Buck inside. Show screen with it. Fade away Jay in the face of Imhoff. And they're going to get Imhoff for the foul there.
Ryan Imhoff to his third, team second. 2 free throws. Gilberto show screen.
And that one's no good from Shosry. Carroll will come in now for the Saints. And Shosry, no good. Carr posts up. And he's going to draw the foul and he'll go to line 4-2.
Foul on Gilberto. Show screen is second. Team third, 2 free throws, Oliver Carr.
And that one's good. And second one's good from Carr, so Carr makes them both. Saints lead now up to 7. And they're going to have an offensive foul. Looks like a moving screen called on the Blue Hawk. That should be on Shosgreen.
Foul on Gilberto. Show screen is third, team fourth. Brian Clark back for Dickinson. Out of bounds, Saints.
Johnson will take it up now. Taylor to Caligiae. Inside. Carr posts up. Almost loses it. Spin move to the left. No good.
Rebound, Ryan Clark.
And Caligiae almost comes to the steal, and we're going to have a foul called.
Foul on Jake Buck.
Looks like that's going to be on Jake Buck, so the Saints will get the ball.
Saints.
Here comes Taylor up the court. Taylor and nobody there, so
Turnover, Carroll.
it's going to be a turnover for the Saints. Good news is Dickinson State still hasn't scored in the second half. 43-37 is the score. Buck goes inside. White with it. Back inside to White. And a big block there by Wyman, and another block there by Carr. Carr comes down with it, gives it off to Taylor, and the Saints are running. Wyman in transition. Goes inside to Carr. Carr posts up again. Spin move, up with it, no good.
Marcus White, for rebound.
So Marcus White gets the board. And there's Brian Clark, and he's blocked, but they're going to get Taylor for a foul there.
Foul on Zach Taylor's second, team third. 2 rebounds, Connor Gatchie.
Getchy at the line. And the first one's good.
Alex Santos.
So there it is. Blue Hawks and the Drowlets, their first point of this half. And the second one's good from Getchy, so he makes both 43-39. Saints lead trimmed down to 4 points. Johnson taking it up. And we're going to have a timeout called by the Saints on the floor. So 11:31 remaining in the game. Saints lead 43-39. We'll be back after the break.
Full timeout. Correction, 30-second timeout. With a large inventory of trucks, SUVs, and more, visit Lithia, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge of Helena, and Chevrolet Buick GMC of Helena, the Lithia store to get the most out of Montana. A proud sponsor of Saints Athletics, and also the Country to Mexico contest and Fighting Saints football games. U.S. Bank will meet all your needs and personal business banking needs, as well as help you with investing and wealth management. U.S. Bank, all of us serving you.
All right, we're back from the timeout. Santos will inbound from the sideline. On the court with Santos, Taylor, Caligiae, Johnson, and Wyman. Santos drives, posts up, kicks it out to Taylor. They'll come off the screen. Santos kicks it out to Wyman for 3. No good. Caligiae hits it, and it'll go out of bounds. That'll be Blue Hawks basketball. Correction, they're actually going to overrule that. It's going to be Saints ball off a Blue Hawk player. So Max Brennan will come in now for Wyman. Taylor goes into Burnham. And we have a foul on the floor. That foul's going to be called on Kanagachi.
His first team sixth.
So 16 fouls for the Hawks. They're one away from bonus. Santos will inbound. Santos throws it off the head of Kalajai, and his last touch by Marcus White. Johnson to Santos. Santos, nice feed into Burnham. Burnham gets around a defender, goes up for it, and he draws a foul. He'll go to the line for 2 shots.
Marcus White is second, team 7. 2 free throws, match Burnham.
Burnham at the line. First one up, and it's good. Second one up, and that one's good. So, Burnham makes them both. White on the wing. And we're going to have a double dribble. So, Saints basketball now. Taylor off the screen, splits it, goes to the hoop. And a very athletic play by Taylor. Goes up with his left through traffic and gives the Saints an 8-point lead. Taylor now with 19 points. And they're going to get a blocking foul there. That would be called on Taylor.
Zach Taylor, his third, team fourth. Terrell Butler, Brandon Jamar in for Dickinson. Out of bounds, Blue Hawks. Matt Wyman in for Carroll.
Wyman will check back in now. Shelvin to Buck. Buck pump fakes, kicks it out to Shelvin for 3 on the wing. And it's good. Shelvin for 3. Johnson drives, kicks it out. Burnham goes with his left. And that's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Marcus White. So, blocked by White. Saints basketball on the baseline. Burnham posts up. Kicks it out. Kalajai with the open look from 3. No good. Kalajai comes up with a steal. Gets it to Santos. Santos waiting for it. Gives it out to Johnson, and the Saints will slow it down and set up the offense. 9:25 about left, and 47-42 the Saints lead. Wyman looking around. He gives it into Santos. Out to Burnham. Burnham pump fakes. Posts up and loses the ball. That's brought down by Butler. Butler drive. Good D by the Saints, and that's going to be a foul and 1 counter basket for Butler. And we're going to have a pair of subs coming in for the Saints. Taylor and Imhoff will check back in. That'll send Kalajaya and Berman to the bench.
Back in for Dickinson.
Free throw up, and the and one is complete. So that'll make it a 2-point game, 9 minutes left. Saints looking to capitalize here. Taylor taking it up. Imhoff now back to Taylor. Taylor to his left, up strong with his right, and it's good. Switches hands underneath the basket, 2 points for Zach Hill. That'll be a 4-point lead now for the Saints. 8:38 left in this one. It's been a tight game all night. Saints got off to a nice lead to start the second half. Started off with, I believe, a 12-0 run. Santos gets it. He's looking for Wyman. Doesn't have him, gives it out to Johnson. Johnson passes up the three, gives it out to Taylor. Open three from deep. No good. And we're going to have an over-the-back foul. Correction, that's not going to be over the back. That's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by the Blue Hawks will be Saints basketball. Santos with it. Imhoff drives. And one. Out the basket. Ryan Imhoff off the glass 4-2. And the Saints lead up to 51-45. Hopefully up to 52-45 pending the free throw.
Marcus White is third, team A. Gilberto Schultz in. One free throw to Ryan Imhoff.
Imhoff will go to the line now. And they're going to change the foul. That one's actually going to be on Brandon Jamar, the 7-footer. And that one's good. So 3-point play complete for Imhoff. Shelvin with it on the wing, guarded by Imhoff. Inside to White, guarded by Wyman with those long arms of his. White drives off the glass, and it's good. Carroll take it up now, 5-point lead for the Saints. Inside to Wyman, Wyman up with it, and he goes over the top 4-2. Matt Wyman. Three up, and it's good. So deep three there by Marcus White. And there's going to be a timeout called. Looks like Coach Cunningham will call this one. 54-50, 7:19 remaining in the game. We'll go to a short break. We'll be back.
Welcome to the court, the Carroll College Fighting Saints cheer squad.
All right, we're back from the timeout. Saints ball, 54-50, they lead. 7:19 remaining in this game. Taking the ball up will be Zach Taylor. He's having a strong showing tonight, 22 points and 5 boards for him. And that one's good for Johnson. Mid-range jumper. Butler with it. Goes to his left. Spin move past Wyman off the glass. And can't get it to fall. Santos with the rebound. Santos on the run.
Carroll Butler, his first team ninth. Alex Santos shooting the 1-on-1. Jake Buck back in for Dickinson State.
Santos first shot up, and it's good. So, front on the 1-on-1, he'll earn himself a second free throw. And say one up, and it's good. So, Santos sinks them both. Saints lead now up to 8 points. Three-pointer up, no good. And there's Santos with the rebound. On the attempt there was Marcus White. Santos running hard in transition, gives off to Taylor. Taylor taking his time here. Saints milking this 8-point lead. Johnson, Santos passes up on the 3, gives it to Imhoff. Imhoff out to Johnson. Johnson drives hard. Wyman to Taylor. Taylor passes up, pump fake, and it's good. Taylor from the elbow. So, Saints not only milk out 25 seconds on that possession, but big jumper there from Zach Taylor. And they're going to call a foul there. Saints thought they had a steal, but foul.
Foul on Ryan Imhoff, his third, team 6. Connor Getchie back in for Dickinson State. Out of bounds, Blue Hawks.
So it'll be Blue Hawks ball on the sideline after the out of bounds. Getchie back in now. Three-pointer up, no good. Taylor gets the rebound, he slows it down, and the Saints will take it up now. 10-point lead. 5 more minutes left in this game. Saints looking for a big win here. Johnson comes off the screen, loses it, and we're gonna have a foul call. Looks like they're gonna get a reach called there on Show's Green.
Foul on Marcus White, his third. 2 free throws, Laurel Johnson.
Johnson at the line now. Will shoot 2. First one good.
AJ Calatayud in for Carroll.
Johnson, second one, no good. Santos can't quite get the rebound. So, White gets the rebound. And that one's out of bounds. Saints ball. And Imhoff will check back in.
Ryan Imhoff in for Carroll.
Santos taking it up. He drives. Feed to Wyman. No look pass there. Imhoff drives strong with his left. And he's going to draw a foul. He'll go to the line for 2 shots.
Foul on Connor Getchy, his second. 2 free throws, Ryan Imhoff.
Imhoff at the line now. And that one's good.
Ryan Clark back.
Saints lead up to 12 points now. If you saw the game right now, you would not be able to tell. Saints trailed by 7 at halftime and by as much as 11 in the first half, but it's been a different game second half. Saints shots are falling. They're playing great defense still. Imhoff's second is up. No good. Santos goes up for the rebound, but it's brought down by Getchy.
Rebound, Connor Getchy.
Ryan Clark over to Getchy. And there's going to be a foul call on Santos.
Foul on Alex Santos. His second, team 7. Ethan Calajani back in for Carroll. Not back in. 1-1 for Ryan Clark.
Clark will shoot 1-1. And that one's good. And that one's no good. Santos gets the rebound. So 1-2, good for Clark. Saints lead by 11, 4:23 left in this one. Taylor, 3 on the shot clock, pulls up from mid-range, and it's good. Zach Taylor for 2. Taking it up now is Bucks. Saints lead back to 13. Shot up from Buck, no good. Johnson, and that one's going to be out of bounds. And they're going to say it's off of Johnson, but the refs are going to talk, and they might overturn this one. It looked like it was off of Buck.
Out of bounds, Dickinson basketball.
And the refs didn't really have an angle for that one, so it'll be Dickinson State ball. 64-51, 3:26 left.
Ethan Calajani back for Carroll.
And that rebound's brought down by Kalajai. Taylor with it. Taylor with it, 3 on the shot clock for 3. And it's good. Zach Taylor from long range, and he hits it. So, Taylor now with 29 points. 2:43 left in this one. Saints lead now by 16. And that one's good. Count the basket. That's going to be a block call on Johnson. So, White will go to line to complete the 3-point play.
Foul on Norrell Johnson, his second, team 8. Ryan Imhoff back for the Saints. 1 free throw, Marcus White.
And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. So, 67-53, Saints lead, 2:36 left in this one. We'll be back after the break. We're back from the timeout. White at the line to complete the three-point play. Shot no good. Imhoff with the rebound. 2.5 minutes left. Saints lead 14, excuse me. Johnson. Wyman. Taylor with his right. Gives it to Santos. Santos takes an extra step, and that'll be a travel. So, be a turnover. Saints still lead 14 points. 2:10 remaining in the game. Buck taking it up now. Yeah, that's a foul. That's going to be on Kalajai.
His first, team 9. Marcus White will shoot the 1-and-1. Ryan Imhoff back for Carroll.
And that one's good from White. 67-54 is now the score.
Full timeout, Carroll.
All right, so Coach Cunningham's going to call a timeout, chalk up the game plan for the last 2 minutes. We'll be back after the break. 67-54 Saints lead.
News and notes from Merrick Anderson. Subscribe for a local delivery or check out thehellmeyer.com. Your Saints cheer squad. One free throw, Marcus White.
And White makes his second free throw. So 67-55 is now the score. Saints lead by 12. And that's a foul.
Marcus White.
It'll be on White. So Saints will shoot some free throws now.
2 free throws for Alex Santos.
And that one's good from Santos. So, hits the first shot, and he'll go for a second to make this a 14-point game.
Santos makes 2.
Here's a drive from White with his left. And they're going to call a foul there. So back-to-back possession with a foul. That's going to be on Wyman. Yeah, that's Wyman's first foul.
Free throws, Marcus White.
And that one's good from White.
White makes
2 good in a row for White. So 69-57 now. Saints lead by 12, minute 30. Johnson will take it up the court, blows by a defender. Saints looking to run some clock out here. Santos on the wing. Santos. He drives, up with it, loses the ball, and it's tipped out of bounds. It'll be Carroll basketball. 5 seconds on the shot clock now. And they're going to get Wyman for a double triple there. So, Saints burn some time there, still have a 12-point lead. White guarded by Taylor up top. White off the glass and it's good. 10-point ball game now, 49 seconds left. Johnson blows by defenders, past half court, and they're going to call a foul there. So that'll be on Shelvin. That's his 4th foul. So Johnson will shoot 2. And that was good from Johnson. Johnson up for one more, and it's good. So, 2 good for Laurel Johnson. 40 seconds left, Saints lead by 12, and this one's pretty much in the books. And there's a big dunk there by Marcus White. Takes a little spill afterwards, but emphatic 2 points. 30 seconds on the clock, and the Saints should be able to just run this one out. Johnson taking it slow up top, blows by defender, goes to the hoop, kicks out, Imhoff, and it's out of bounds. So, 20 seconds left, Saints lead by 10. Buck will take it up. Loses his dribble, kicks it off. Clark, and it's a foul going to be called on Santos. So, 12 seconds on the clock, and the Hawks will go to line for 2.
Calling Alex Santos, his 3rd, 2 free throws from Ryan Clark.
And Clark's free throw, no good. And second one good for Clark. So he makes 1 and 2. Saints lead by 9, and they should just be able to milk this one. Santos will get it across court. And he's going to dribble it out. Almost gets stolen. Inside to Wyman. And Wyman will hold it under the hoop. 1 second left. And that'll do it. So Carroll comes out with a big second half. Gets the win, 71-62. Leading scorer was Taylor with